Greenwood Stocks coming at you on a Sunday, giving you some education. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. Thank God for another day. We are going to go over a trade we made, ALYI, that produced almost 200% returns in Friday's trading day. So, real quick, we are looking for a catalyst. What is a catalyst? It's something that's going to make people buy the stock. It's going to get traders excited to trade the stock. That could be earnings, that could be buyout rumors, that could be an investment, whatever the case may be, something that's going to get the volume popping so that the stock can run up, okay? So, real quick, what was the catalyst? Well, they had some news out. It said that the investment process could exceed $100 million. $100 million. So, first of all, that means nothing unless it's relative to what the company's worth at the time. So, of course, we got to do a little research. What did I find out? Boom. This company has a $3.35 million market cap. Okay? So, if you're putting $100 million into a $3 million company, what's that going to do? It should be a crazy run. So what we did was we got in right around this area at 11, we'll just call it 11 is where we got in. Now, I'm thinking that the market hasn't reacted to this news because the stock should be running a lot harder, which is exactly what you want, okay? Now, keep in mind, let's go away from catalyst right now. Let's talk about volume. Let's say you never, you didn't get any news or anything like that, and you're just scanning volume and things like that. Had a mini pop on the day before. What I'm looking for is for the volume to be greater than the previous day. We call that expanding volume, going with relative price action, okay? So, look at the volume pop when it popped yesterday, when it popped Thursday's trading day, compared to the volume when it popped on Friday, okay? So, that's the number one thing I look for. When I'm looking to buy a stock, I want it to have expanding volume. The volume needs to be greater. It needs to be greater than the day before so that I can get in and feel comfortable that the volume will be heavy enough to sustain a big move, okay? So, also, besides volume, I am looking at support and resistance. Now, you see, a lot of times, these stocks that have multiple runs during the day will build support and resistance. I'm not a huge trend line guy and a chart guy because that's just not, I've seen a million perfectly set up charts that sold right off. So I look at volume, I look at price, and I look at the catalyst, okay? So you see it forming a flag right here, which is where we got in at 11. So this bull flag is forming, okay? Sold off yesterday, but the bull flag is forming, and then the volume spikes, and boom, it goes way up. So we get in at 11. We were comfortable because I'm thinking, why isn't anybody catching on to this news? But it was only a matter of time. Now, support, real important. Support, resistance becomes support. This stock tried to break above these levels at 12 before and couldn't. So now when it breaks, it forms new support and resistance. Okay, so what we have right here is another bull flag and a channel. All right, so you see this huge volume spike. It goes into to another upper channel. You can't think about buying a pullback down here anymore because it's built new support. Now understand, one of my number one indicators is the 20 moving average on a 5-minute chart. This is the blue line. Most of the stocks that run big do not break, or if they break, it's very briefly. They do not break the 5-minute 20 moving average, okay? So as you see, this stock ran, it pulled back to it a couple times, but it never really broke through this 20 period moving average. So again, it's building new support, new resistance, new leg up, builds new support, new resistance. It tries to pull back to this previous support line, and then it rallies up again. It finished up almost at a high of the day. So you can see also the volume spikes. Look at it. Look where the price goes when the volume goes up. Look where the price goes where the volume goes down. So you can see how these lines are helping you see the price action relative to the volume. Okay, so just want to let you guys know, trade price is important. I continue to preach that. I continue to teach that, rather. Trade price. Do not listen at the rumors exclusively. Do not look at price targets exclusively. We trade price at Greenwood Stocks. I give free consultations. You can email me at greenwoodstocktrading@gmail.com. You can DM me. I'm here for your education. I'm not worried about my popularity. These traders, a lot of them, they're more worried about their popularity than your profitability, okay? It's unethical. We want you to be successful. We want you to be able to put money back for your family, for your kids, and have a successful career in trading. So, again, I'm going to go over this. The catalyst. We want to look at catalyst in the morning is when the highest level of volume is surging in the morning, early in the day. And then you want to do research on the company. What's the float? We'll get into that later. What's the float? How much is the company worth compared to what people are saying this company is worth? Okay. Price targets can be valuable if they're way above where the company is right now. So $100 million investment, a $3 million stock. I mean, it's a no-brainer that this thing should run. I'm just glad we got in super early before everybody else came in. We want this to gap up, but again, your exit strategy. If this price pulls down below support levels, I'm dumping it on Monday. No questions asked. I'm moving to the next stock. Okay. Any questions, any comments, feel free to message me. Feel free to leave comments and questions. Thanks once again, and you have a great day.